Hey, what's up, guys? GM Run back with The Witcher 3 on RPG Mondays.
Come on now.
So last time I ended killing some wolves. I was gonna do some more side quests, but I'm just gonna go back and do I'm just gonna go ask the soldiers if they've seen Yennefer. Wow, that was weird. I didn't steer that way. I'm probably gonna have to stop by a shop to get some more food too, because I used a lot in that wolf fight. I guess so. What do you need?
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, I was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
How much are you paying? Yeah, I mean you haven't offered any money, so
Sorry, don't have time right now. Maybe later.
Whoa, Master Witcher!
man, how far away did I get? This doesn't look like any place I've been. Oh no, it's not a place that I've been. But I need to go through this to
Slower.
get to where I need to be. Looks like some enemies. I'm actually not gonna stop and fight whatever that is. 'Cause I'm not interested right now.
Hey ya! Not so fast, Roach.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Gloire en ard feeling. Is it true? Northern women bathe once every 3 days.
Oh, they speak a different language. Sometimes this camera's a little bit hard to control. It's very sensitive.
Barbarians.
So this is Nilfgaard is
Nordling?
oops. Nilfgaard is the group that recently
Military camp.
took over this
No
area.
locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a Witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
This guy is
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
is Griffin is
I like how I can understand their language.
You're strange, but a good fella, nonetheless. We have much work.
Wow, I just walked out of his way. This game's like animation's really good.
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
I don't think I've seen that. What is that?
There is little left in
Blow
your
ball?
grounds. But soldiers are meant to, and so they must eat, correct?
Craftsman. I find a crafting diagram, take it to the craftsman. Of the right type and skill level, they can craft it for me. Okay.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walk here, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Yeah, I like that Gerald's, he's kind of snappy.
Show me what you're peddling.
I have a torch that can't be sold, steel short sword, specter oil, woven hour. Alright, so on his side of the fence, this requires level 2, requires level 6. Doesn't look like... I don't think I can wield any of the weapons he has just yet. We got a repair toolkit. How much is it? 42? Or 21? Oh, I think I get it now. The number in parentheses is how much it would cost if I bought all of his stock. Yep, that's exactly it. So I'll experiment with this a little bit later, but I do want to get a repair toolkit. I feel like I'm gonna need it. Okay, so he can repair stuff himself. Assess durability 99%, 87%, 53, 82. There's nothing that's really all that low. So I don't really need to repair just yet, and I just bought a repair kit. I guess I'll leave those alone for now.
So long.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
This guy actually sounds
I
pretty
summoned
nice.
only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a Griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this Griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this Griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
I can't argue with that reasoning. Like, he sounds like he deserves to be in the position he's in for a change.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the Griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate.
Oh, wow.
Since then, the Griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this Griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the Griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example.
That was a good comeback.
Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Ah, the herbalist. I'm looking for her anyway. This is perfect.
Tomira
Kill 2
and
birds with
Mislov.
1 stone.
Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
I can press R to choose which one's active. Yeah, I want to ask the herbalist about some buckthorn. Yeah, this is really cool. That guy, like I was saying, he sounded like he really deserved to be in the position he's in. He's working with a lot of constraints, and he knew exactly, like he knew very surely that he should not send his men to kill this Griffin, because it would just be leaving them vulnerable to a call to arms from the locals, who just had their land requisitioned for the most part. There's something over there. It looks pretty fast. But once again, I am not concerned with whatever that is.
Whoa, Master Witcher!
Might be able to ask the herbalist about the woman that died. The spirit of the well.
Come on.
Tamira.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Eating a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
I mean, I don't think there's anything I can really do to help her, but I'll see what
Could try to
his
help her with
idea
one
is.
of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand.
That's fair enough.
Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the Griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Yeah, he actually does.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. There are only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the Griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Their conversations are like top notch. Like Gerald is really witty, and sometimes the people he talks to are also very witty and perceptive. Okay, so now I can look for buckthorn. I can ask the hunter where he found the bodies. I'm gonna look for the buckthorn first. And she said it was by the riverbed. I don't get a okay. Yep, I don't have a trail to it, but I have a general
Not so fast,
circle.
Roach. Hey there.
It looked like there was an enemy over there.
Come on.
I'm gonna check it out real quick. I'm wondering why there would be an enemy right down
Slow
here.
now. Whoa.
I feel like they put this here strategically. It sounded like there was something in there.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing by the window, peering at the goings on. He was to know, 'Cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So,
I also really like that they have a lot of
Gran,
old people.
protection, see? But he just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. I sees I listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper.
I also
Lend it
like
to
that
me,
they're
Gran,
animated
or give
through
it
these
back, come
conversations.
on. Baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
She sounds so mad about that.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
It's not a bad thought. I guess I'll check it out.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Only because it's right here. If it were further away, I wouldn't be doing this. So I need to cast art, or I can hack at them with my sword. Or toss a grape shot bomb. Okay, so alright. I forget how to cast it right now. Yeah, well, I broke it, I guess. She said she thought she heard something move in here. It looks like there may be maybe an enemy nearby. I'm not sure why. I guess I'll take this stuff. This is supposed to be an abandoned hut. There's rotting flesh in there. I mean, I guess I'll take it. It might have some use. Something I can do with the sign down there. That's a weapon. Looks like we got some notes. I'll check that note in a second, but...
A corpse. Explains the stench.
Yep. Guy's dead. I'll take phosphorus. There's our pan. There's
His
a lot.
throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing.
What's that little thing?
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Well, there's the pan. I can ignite this fire too.
Documents, almost entirely burned. A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan, have ye?
Nope, but I am still talking to myself. Tamarian rice, some water.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Sure have. I guess I'll turn the lights off. Yep,
Here,
got your pan.
frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here's for the road.
What'd she give me?
Fry up a nice
Ah, some bread, apple juice. Pretty cool. I got some experience for doing it. It looks like there's an enemy up there. So let's see what that random enemy was. Huh. I don't know, I always thought the red markers were enemies. Maybe it was and it just disappeared when I looked this way. Alright, so I guess I'll go take a look at those documents now. I think I need to look at them here, but it'll probably be in the glossary. None of those. Oh, yeah, the potion could save her life or cause her to die in agony. That is a rough choice to make. So where are those notes I found? That's food. Apple juice. So there's the monocle. Just needed to complete some kind of quest. Can I read these? There's the burn papers and the yellow diary. Okay, so they got grievances against the Lord to the court at Vizima. Oh, right, this. I feel like this was also talked about in the other diary. Is this the same thing I've already read? Yeah, I've already read that. Burn papers. Somebody talking about some kind of operation, but nothing went off. I thought I picked up another book of some sort, but maybe not. Okay, so buckthorn. Can find some buckthorn somewhere down here. Guess I gotta go jump down there. Where's that red marker again? I guess I just want to see if I can't find out what it is. Okay, apparently it just disappears again. Or maybe it's not an enemy. Uh-oh, there's something down there? Can I attack? Underwater? Whatever enemies those were, totally just disappeared all of a sudden. I'm not trying to find out. Alright, how much buckthorn do I actually need though? Maybe that buckthorn, maybe I should have done the other thing first. The Griffin might actually pop up because it stinks really bad after you harvest it. Okay, let me, I guess, hurry up and try and find that guy. Come on, Roach.
Go, go.
Kinda happy that I slowly recover some vitality.
Anyone home?
Knock, knock.
Must be out hunting.
Yeah, so there's some
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
I bet he probably got attacked or something. What are those noises? There he is. Mislav.
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm curious now.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
Guess that makes sense.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help?
Yeah, so I got a side
That
quest
is,
now.
if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
I got a
This
partner
dog's
for
been a
once.
problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die, because they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce.
Oh, okay, so he matches my speed actually.
Too late. Attacked another one.
Oh, that's a rabbit. Okay, there's some dogs over here. Dog tallow. There might be a dog tag or something.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah, I'm a freak too.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other.
Ah, so he's just
Dieter
gay.
walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
Yep, nothing I can do about that.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No Griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Oh, you seem pretty proud. So I have an ability point. So that I can press start. Oops. Go to the character panel. So I have one ability point. Color indicates the group. Press X to develop an ability. So at the moment, I'm not really a fan of the signs, only because they're a little hard to get to from the menu. So I'll probably develop those a little bit later. Increases max vitality by 500. That's pretty good. So it looks like there's light armor, medium armor, and heavy armor. What are these? Noonwraith, mutagen, plus 50 vitality. I guess that's helping me mutate myself a little bit better. So I'm not going to start out with crafting anything because I just need help in combat right now. This increases Art's range and my stamina regen in combat. Far-reaching Ard. Damage dealt by Igni weakens armor. Increases sign duration by 5. Oh, this is the one that slows enemies. The shield pushes people back when it breaks. That's really good. And some stamina regen. So it looks like a lot of these, well, now it's in the way. It looks like a lot of these sign abilities increase stamina regen, which is pretty good. Which also helps me cast my signs quicker, so maybe I will invest in them. They're kind of the spells of this game. Fast attack damage goes up. Strong attack damage goes up. Deflect arrows while parrying. That's gonna be pretty good. Crossbow. Oh, and this is like my combo tree, I guess. Alright, where's that one? The health. 500 points is pretty crazy. That's a lot of HP. So I pick a slot, put it in there. So I can get a bunch of abilities, but I still only have a certain number of slots to have active at a time. It's like respeccing your character, I guess. Mutagen decoction. Huh. I'll check that out later. Ah, he'll sprint with me too. That's pretty good. It's right here. I can still see blood.
One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I can insult the Nymph Guardians.
I'll be fine. Not the first Griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
His way of talking is so witty.
Elf Guardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Looks like there's an enemy in the distance over there.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
Is there a wolf? That's what that is. Yep, I think those are wolves. Come on, guys. You gonna come at me or what? I'll leave them alone if they leave me alone.
A camp.
So yeah, it's a camp. What else can I check out here? You leave me be, I'll leave you be. Come on, what else is here? Those might be some more of those dogs. They sound a little bit more like dogs than wolves. Ah, there we go, some footsteps.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Okay, what else? Looks like the wolves are gone. Did I miss something? Did it lead anywhere? Oh, come on. Okay, it looks like they're... You know what? I'm tired of trying to sidestep these guys. Come at me.
Come on!
Is that the only one? There's some more nearby. Hey, just what I needed. Repair kit. It looks like my sword is pretty banged up. I probably needed to check this little ditch out. That's a fast travel sign. Am I just supposed to look at the sign or something? Oh, I just had to follow their tracks. So I have an armor repair kit and a weapon repair kit. Except my weapon was in bad shape. So my steel sword is at 50%. Okay, so that uses up the repair kit, I guess. I got a trophy, new wraith trophy. Let's strap him to my saddle. I get experience from humans and non-humans. That literally just means everything. Trying to figure out how I can get rid of this. I don't know if that oil just stays on there until I put something else on it. It looks like it's all out though. Oh, the dog tallow is an alchemy ingredient. This is orange. It's a different kind of currency. Alright, there's some more tracks. They don't seem to be interested in me right now. So I bet there's just wolves everywhere. Okay, they look like they disappear here. Maybe I need to jump up here. Man, whoever this was pretty athletic. At the very least. So I hold that during my leap and I'll grab onto anything on the other side.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
That might be that guy we saw from before. It's a dead Griffin.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin
What's that
must be a
noise?
male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws.
This thing was
Didn't
attacked by
defend herself.
surprise.
Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
So the male Griffin actually might just be upset that
Explains why the
somebody
male I ran
came
into was so aggressive.
and killed his
Hunted
wife.
enough guardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
So blacksmith's forge and armorer's craft armor. Just saying, I might want to develop my character a little bit before I go fight. That's the sword. He's got a book on him too.
Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth.
Can I loot his body? No, he doesn't have anything. Oops. He's trying to claw my horse. Alright, there is a fast travel sign nearby. That broken bridge over there. Need to go all the way back up here.
Let's go!
Yep, that's exactly which way I need to go. Might be kind of steep though. Oh yeah, this is all the I wonder if my horse can jump that. Will he jump it automatically? Nah, he won't. He won't do it. Maybe if I'm running at it.
Go!
I'll see if I can't sprint and jump over it automatically. Nope. Apparently not. So actually, maybe it would be better to just hop off the horse.
Let's go!
Ah, I passed it. So Vesemir probably has some advice for me. Oh, there's the merchant that likes me. That was a disgusting sound.
So it worked. Except it was some drowner.
By the wood. Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher.
Oh, there's Vesemir.
Yes, yes. This boy, will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Stepped the wrong way.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
I got some info.
Learned some things. It's
I
a
got
male,
some,
had its nest in the Vulpine
buckthorn.
Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Not ready just yet. I want
Later,
to
Vesemir.
want to do some crafting. So I'm gonna do crafting for the rest of this video, and then I'll set out next week and take on the Griffin. So if you're not interested in crafting, just feel free to skip ahead. So cat oil gives, or cat potion gives me sight in total darkness. Swallow. This is that that potion that could possibly cure the girl who's dying. What do I need for that? Clinidine, Drowner Brain. Oh, that's gonna be. I'm gonna need to find that near some water. Solandin. The Drowner Brain is the one thing that might be a bit difficult to find. So forktail decoction. Oh, this is very interesting. This is kind of my style. I usually play something like a Spellblade on games where there's magic and swords, and I can use both of them. But also it's it increases for some reason I thought that was mounted attack. It increases attack power for the next attack mounted, just attack in general, or sign intensity for the next sign cast. So Dwarven Spirit, Forktail Mutagen, Moly Arrow, Brionia. I think the only thing I might want to make would be some bombs, possibly. So I've got one saltpeter. I need calcium equum. The alchemist might be able to give, be able to provide some of that. What blinds opponents? And this is just another thing used in alchemy. This requires level 14. So this will improve the sword's traits. 3% sign intensity, 2% sign intensity. I mean, I guess I'll see how this works. Unused socket. So I don't know how to access sockets on a sword. It looks like this thing still has the oil on it. Maybe that's occupying the socket. Oh, this is that book. This sounds like a propaganda book in support of the Nilfgaardian Emperor. So I can use this sword. Plus 20 armor piercing. It looks like plus 5 damage. I don't know what that +5 really means. (26 to 32), 29 to 35. The Temperian sword. What's my current sword? 22 to 26 damage. The silver sword is very high damage. So basically I'll use my silver sword in all the like really important encounters, and the steel sword for other things. So 22 to 26 damage, 25 armor piercing. This is at least stronger. 26 to 32, 29 to 35. Guess I'll equip that. Alright, in alchemy, I'm actually gonna go back and find the,
A pig stuffed with hemlock and nightshade.
oops.
Griffin ate
I'm gonna go back and find the alchemist.
Looking for trouble?
I can remember how to get to her.
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. But he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked him.
Alright, how do I... So there's a quest right there. Where's the alchemist quest? Oh, so I don't have to use mutagens, I just need to put them in a certain slot. Oh, that's amazing. So I increase the power if it's the same color as a skill. Or an ability. Ah, and it gets even better if I use all the same ability. Same ability type. Okay. So did they really just unequip my general thing?
Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Some drowner.
Come on, you bumped into my horse and then you're gonna say that?
Watch it.
Are you serious?
Come on.
We'll eat myrtle grass during the hungry gap. They've taken all
Okay,
our
so I need to
grain.
brew swallow. I wish they let me back to the alchemist hut though. General quest, exploration, merchants and craftsmen. So the herbalist is that symbol, so I need to go all the way out here again.
That's it, Roach.
Freak.
Oidemar, would you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now.
Come on.
Old woman, is this the road to Vizima?
To you, Griffin.
So I might as well make a right at the next path.
Have you not heard about Griffin?
Go up here and follow this. And make a right at this split.
Hey there.
Oops. Alright,
Yes?
Tamira, do you have stuff I can buy?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Alright, so I'm looking for Solandin. I need 4 of these. I need Drowner Brain. Don't think I see any of those. That's gonna be hard to find. This is really cool that I can actually see. Oh, I needed Solandin for this. That's cool. I can actually see the alchemy screen from right here in the shop. Yep, I just need a Drowner Brain. Let's pin that. So what are these? White gall, brewing alcohol, dwarven spirit. Noon race decoction, that's something I have. Or something I have a mutagen for. Griffin decoction. I don't have the mutagen for the Griffin yet. I kind of wish there was something that helped me against Griffins, but I just don't know yet. I don't know anything that helps against them. Hey, you know anybody named Claire? That's the woman's
Listen,
name.
Ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here.
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the Lord's son, Florian. Something that made the Lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Does this give me something? Oh, you gave me some money. That's pretty cool. Oh, and saltpeter. I can make bombs with that. Berber cane fruit. Hellebore petals. Cortinarius. That's pretty cool. So I guess these are really the only things I know how to make right now. Maybe my glossary can tell me where to find stuff. Nope, I need to find drowners. Oh, actually, I should have done this a long time ago. They're vulnerable against grape shot, hybrid oil, and ard. So she just gave me something that helps me make grape shot, so let's definitely do that. So I need calcium equum, I guess. 350 silver damage, 5 fire damage. Let's pin that. And see if she has any.
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
So does she have any of that calcium stuff? Sure does. It costs 40 each. I need 2 to make 1. This is all I can afford. I'll just buy 2.
Farewell.
I feel like I might as well make one of these too. Alright, so that's it. The next episode I'll be hunting the Griffin, so look forward to it.